It's Bob and Tom Tonight, starring Chick McGee, Christy Lee, Josh Arnold, Ace Cosby, Pat Godwin, Willie Griswold, and Tom Griswold.
Tom is off today. He's on assignment. He's working on a big story coming up here in a couple of weeks. Maybe get the jump start on vacay.
Maybe.
I don't know. I don't know. But we'll have sports, we'll have news, and we'll have Pat Godwin singing my favorite Pat Godwin song.
Oh.
You know the one, right?
What is that?
I don't.
Oh, God.
Voices. Oh,
Here we go.
Just like Tom. Damn it, I just told you. Okay, I told you in the hallway, and then I texted you, and then the voices in here.
I'd be glad to do that.
Yeah, I love that.
Thank you.
Okay, hi everybody. How's it going? Ace, you all right? You okay? You comfy? You need anything?
Need some sports.
Foot rub?
Need some sports.
Need some sports? What do we normally do?
Well, we chit-chat usually before that.
Into sports.
Yeah.
We're looking to Josh today to...
What?
We're looking to Josh to add some Tom Griswoldisms this morning.
All right. That feels normal.
You could reintroduce us again.
Pat, we missed you a day. Was it just one day this week?
Yes.
We meant to ask you, how are things at the apartment? The pool is open.
Grandpa Joe is having a great time over there. I'm like,
That's what they call you?
I lead the exercises in the pool.
Oh, aqua aerobics or whatever.
Yeah, we have a good time.
How's the view, if you will?
The view is wonderful. Everyone's pretty much 20. So.
And how does it make you feel?
Horny.
You should try like a straw hat and call yourself Grandpa Jose.
Oh.
Go in there.
Change it up every day.
A little bit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, I was going to say, Pat, I feel like a cool thing for the young guys to wear now. You'll see guys wearing vintage NBA jerseys.
Oh, yeah?
You think you could pull up in like a Karl Malone jersey poolside, pull up in like a Charles Barkley jersey?
I go in jean shorts like I used to when I was a kid.
Oh, nice. Good
Cut
look.
off.
The women love that, yeah.
Get into the pool with your shoes on.
Nothing like some
I don't want fungus.
Do you remember when the pools used to have no jean shorts on the sign? I can remember that.
Because,
Yes.
you guys remember why? Because the fraying of the shorts would get caught in the filter.
Yeah,
Oh.
absolutely.
That's
I did
what
not
they
know
said.
that.
I thought they were just too hot. You know, didn't want people running around looking so sexy in their cutoffs.
Yeah,
When I was a chubby little kid, there was one lifeguard at this public pool that said you could not swim with your shirt on.
Ooh.
And so I had to take my shirt off, and I'm convinced there was no rule. He was just being cruel.
Oh, that's horrible.
Can I ask a question? Were
Yeah.
you wearing one of like the polyester swim shirts? Because did you have to take it off
Wait a
while
minute,
it was suctioning to your
Time out.
Oh, it's
body?
impossible, yeah.
They didn't have those back when we were
Right, this
in
was just a
pool.
regular T-shirt. I think it was like a Bart Simpson T-shirt.
Can we say what you wear a special T-shirt on stage, don't you, Willie?
Oh, I wear some shapewear. I wear a Spanx wife beater, if you will.
They make Spanx T-shirts.
It's like what Tony
Yeah.
Soprano wears, but it kind of sucks your gut in. Oh, it's great, the people at Spanx.
They make us.
No kidding.
Like
You're
a
not
Spanx
doing it
tank
for you.
top. Oh,
You're
yeah.
doing it for the kids.
I'm doing it for everybody. Oh, here's the thing, you guys. I did lose about 50, 40 pounds. I lost a significant chunk of change.
Right.
Nobody said a word to me. So then I get the Spanx shirt. Finally, the compliments start coming in for the
There it
kid.
is.
Yeah, you look good that night.
Now I'm walking around. I'm fashionable.
Just
I'm
think you should have
actionable.
just bought the shirt. Didn't have to lose the weight.
Yeah, see how fast you can gain it.
No, don't do that.
Keep the
You
shirt
look
on.
great.
Going back up. Who's ready for the road to 300 this summer? Go all the way up, man. 300 lbs, baby.
Remember that on The Simpsons? Homer wanted disability pay, so he's trying to get up over 300 pounds.
Well, I remember I was at 292, and part of me was like, man, you know what? I really should get healthier. And the other part of me was like, if I go up to 300, this is way more inspiring for the weight loss story. Does that make sense? Coming down from 290, that's no big deal. Coming down from $3 that's quite the feat, my friend.
Hey, NBA action last night. Devin Booker had 31. Michael Bridges had 27. Suns win again, beating the Bucks 118-108. Phoenix has a 2-0 lead in that best-of-7 NBA series over Milwaukee.
Did you win any money?
Yeah, Willie, you
Well, I would have been. So basically, I put in $35 on the Bucks real early,
Yeah.
2 months ago, to win everything, and then it'll go up. I could have made 300 at most, but the longer they last, it rises and rises, and you can cash out a little early.
Ooh.
I had the opportunity to cash out at 127. I did not. Giannis got injured. I cashed out at 78 because I was nervous. I wish I wouldn't have cashed out now, make a little more. But now that the Suns are winning, I think the kid was right the whole time.
How about Pat's money that we bet on Tuesday? Did we lose all that?
Yeah, it's gone. Yeah,
Oh,
that's
sorry, Pat.
What?
Yeah.
You're fine.
Yeah, the
You heard
Suns-
our new thing. Every time you miss a day, we take your pay that day and we bet it.
It seems fair.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Haven't we talked about this before? Shouldn't we have a what do they call those? A time clock with time cards?
Oh, where you clock in and clock out?
I worked at a foundry. We had that. You had to clock in, and if you forgot to clock in, you didn't get paid.
Yeah.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
A manager wouldn't write it in.
Right. No, they wouldn't have it. That's right.
If we do get one, we should get the one like they had in the Flintstones where it's a bird that does it for you.
That would be ideal.
You know?
Tom on assignment today. He's researching a story.
Oh, he got a heck of a scoop.
He won't
Did
tell
he?
us.
Yeah.
Won't tell us.
He's out there wearing his newsman's hat.
Oh,
It says press in it.
Sure.
Yeah.
Press card.
He got a pipe just for the look.
Pat, are you ready to do my favorite Pat Godwin song?
I am ready. I'll play the part of Tom, too. Aren't you going to set it up? No, I could just do it. And, it's all in the song. Okay, then go ahead.
It's about.
You would never say okay then.
Love. Yeah.
Voices in my head told me that I love you. The voices in my head said you love me too. Yes, they do. You know they're always right. So I'm listening tonight to the voices in my head. Yeah, the voices in my head said we'll always be together. So I got your name tattooed in flaming red on my forehead. They come in crystal clear, but my doctor, he can't hear the voices in my head. Yeah, the voices in my head said to stop my medication. The voices in my head said to jump the wall and run and buy a gun. Yeah. You know they're always right, so I won't put up a fight with the voices in my head. I see you on TV, and the voices are telling me that you want me and you need me, and your boyfriend should be dead and gone.
Yeah.
It's a little severe, don't you think? Oh, okay.
Yes, I
it's up to
think.
you. The voices in my head said to break in your apartment and hide under the bed, 'cause your love was just a lie. You too must die. So tonight I'll stalk, but tomorrow I'm insane. So my lawyer says I'll walk. The voices in my head, yeah, voices in my head. It's usually Tom. Voices in my head, voices in my head.
Ah, bravo.
Taylor, thank you very much.
Your boyfriend's Christy?
Speaking of cars in the state of Maine, I don't know if you heard about this. We kind of touched on it yesterday. They're going after vulgar vanity plates. Brittany Glidden's minivan sports some irreverent stickers, including condoms prevent minivans.
That's kind of funny.
But her vanity plate is, and I have to spell this, TITSOUT. And every
boy.
time her van goes viral, it receives a wave of criticism. Lawmakers appear to be on the side of Glidden's detractors, as they have now made a bill aimed at banning vulgar and obscene vanity plates for the state of Maine, and they recently signed that into law.
That one is vulgar, I'd say. I
Is it?
appreciate the sentiment, but
Yeah.
Yeah, that's a bit much.
It's definitely vulgar, but these people, it's censorship, man. They're really tough. I've been trying to get one of these for a while.
Oh, okay.
A vanity plate?
Yeah, like in high school, in college, I went to the Arts and Sciences school.
Yeah.
That was the school that I was in inside of Boulder. And so I wanted to get an Arts and Sciences man license plate, and I got ASS man, and they wouldn't let me get it. That's amazing.
okay, yeah, boy.
And then later, my ex, when we started dating on June 9th, and so I wanted to get, our anniversary and her initials for her special day. And I tried to get her 69 LVR, and they wouldn't give it to me.
well, that's a shame.
And she was so disappointed. But now, you guys, I just applied for a new one, and it's my favorite, British news service. And so I got HRT BBC.
Sure.
And turns out it was available, and people seem to love it. They're honking at me.
All right, yeah.
People like a reliable news source.
Apparently,
Yeah,
yeah.
but who knew?
Man, I like the BBC too.
They do
Willie.
a great job over there.
They really do. They've got the biggest and most
Best?
and the best shows. And sometimes they're hard
Really,
to find.
yeah, really penetrating.
They're
Isn't it?
really penetrating. The BBC. They're riveting. I just want to stare at that all day.
An Arkansas police officer completed a food delivery after arresting a DoorDash driver. According to the Jonesboro Police Department, Officer Tyler Williams assisted Officer Levi Chisholm with an arrest during a traffic stop last month.
Have you ever had Levi Chisholm?
Chisholm!
Oh, sorry.
Put that in the laundry, boy.
Maybe at a strip club once.
You guys are dirty-minded.
Did that happen?
You said
I've never
Levi
known
Chisholm.
maybe I've been led a sheltered life. I'm realizing how this is going to sound. I've never known a guy that happened to. I've always heard tell it might.
Wait, did they finished at a strip club?
Erupted at a strip club?
At a strip club.
Dick, I'm here to tell you, you do know a guy.
Story time with Josh.
The visit to the strip club was really exciting and wonderful.
Yeah.
Wow. That must take
It was a
certain
special
talent, right?
There was an adult actress who was the special feature dancer that weekend.
All right.
Her name was Shyla Stiles. And a buddy of mine went to watch her work.
Let's put mouse to
Yes,
Google here. See
yes.
who Shyla Stiles
You
is.
will,
I want to see a picture.
I think, burst into laughter at how porny she is. She,
Oh, my Lord.
Yeah, Miss Styles does great work.
oh boy,
So please don't stop the story.
a prolific performer. And she, after her performance,
Yes.
she offered
Pat, you got that?
Yeah, I saw that.
There she is.
No, I wasn't going to tell this story until after my mom died, but
Well,
Go on.
she offered private dances or whatever.
May I ask how much for the
Should be
private
your private
dance?
dancer.
Oh, it was money I absolutely did not have at the time, but I
Coughed it up?
think I willingly overdrafted.
my God, this story gets better and better.
So yeah, it was. I paid a couple $100 at least,
And
It
tipped
was somewhere-
a couple hundred probably, right?
So I would say it was at least $300 or $400 to get this. But I got in there and she started giving me a private lap dance, and then she said to me, "You're not leaving until you." And
What?
And I went, "Well, I don't know that a dance will do it." And she said, "Well,
You have another couple $100?
no." But she said, "We'll make it happen." And lo and behold,
Well.
Oh, wow.
You know what? That should be a Disney movie.
We're not leaving until we make it happen.
Let's get the rights to that. We'll have Roy
Yeah.
from The Office play it. We'll make it work.
The boy who
Shyla
came, the
Stiles.
boy who came to the nightclub tonight on Disney.
Oh, and the capper is Shyla. Rest in peace.
Are you kidding me?
No, she passed away.
Jeez, Josh.
Should have left that.
You
Are
could
you
have left.
kidding me?
Yes, Pat. You could have left that part out.
You know what? That might be my favorite part of the whole story.
God.
Oh, poor Shayla. We hardly knew you.
Shyla,
Do you still have-
born Amanda Hart?
Do you
which-
still have the...
that
Canadian
sounds like-
gal, yeah.
That sounds like a
Wait a
porn
minute.
name.
Her name was Amanda Hart, and
Her
she
real name
changed it?
to Shyla Stiles.
Why would
Well,
you
she had
change it?
family and whatnot.
Yes, Ace.
Back in the day, I used to know quite a few entertainers, and they would tell me stories of they considered it a compliment if they could achieve that.
Oh, sure.
Well, okay.
Kind of like in some foreign countries, burping after a meal is considered polite. Yeah.
Sure.
Josh, I have a question. Do you still have the jeans? Do you still have the pants from that night?
They were, to be completely honest, they were shorts. And I.
Well, now, wait a minute. Were you out of there?
Were they cargo shorts?
Oh, yeah.
Were they baggy car? Well, of course you would then. Baggy cargo shorts.
Wait a minute.
I thought
What's
they
the
were
difference?
Let's not take away the work that Shyla put in there.
Well, it killed her.
Well, wait a
Oh,
minute.
jeez, no, it was years later, Pat.
Was it all still technically through fabric?
Yes.
It was all still
Yeah.
through fabric.
But she was doing other things. It was, look, I'm telling
No,
you.
no,
it
go
was,
on.
it
Hear
was-
him out. Hear him out. Yes.
She was doing other things.
In my upcoming book, Night to Remember.
That's the title of the movie.
I know I've never known a guy, and I've known a lot of guys in my life, and there's a lot of strip clubs, and I've never heard a story like this.
Yeah,
ever.
it was a terrific time.
I'm so happy for you.
That is really.
Oh yeah, I was also younger. Now I don't think that I don't know.
Well, because
You're on medication.
Well, you're on medication.
Well, I was on medication back then too, but my youth sort of overpowered. So
Can we get back to
I
our
was in my
delivery
30s.
driver?
Yeah, I was in
No,
my
I'm just
30s.
You shut up, Christy. So then, at the end, did you buy her dinner, or
Oh no.
Did you have to buy a towel to put on your...
did you say?
I'm telling you,
You walked in.
my buddy was just watching the regular dancers or whatever, and I walked over to him. I said, "We have to leave," and he said, "Okay." He understood. He understood because let's not forget, strip clubs, a lot of black lights.
I'm glad you said
You can't
that.
go there. You can't play laser tag. There's certain places.
Yeah.
And I'm pretty sure this morning Josh told a story that has to make Best of Bob and Tom
Has to.
eventually. I mean, that is a golden story, my friend.
Absolutely.
Everyone loved it.
I have decided it was inappropriate, and I'm going to ask that it be erased from all files.
No!
Would your mom call?
Kidding!
Oh, you Josh.
Well, if you that might increase it in desirability. If
I know what I'm doing.
it could be banned.
What if your mom hears it?
Yeah.
Whatever. She's that's
she
the woman that
doesn't
returned
know.
porn for me the
Right.
one time.
You know,
Exactly.
you wouldn't think she cared about anything because she's so rich. She can.
Oh no, she's married to a man named Rich.
Oh, okay.
Oh, that bit's never worked.
Oh my God! Look what we got!
Oh, all right. Speaking of,
Ladies and gentlemen, it's time.
What you failed to mention news. Jeff Oskay.
Jeff,
that's a wide tie, Jeff.
J.O. is here.
I'm here.
When do you
How's
get
it
a tie,
everybody?
Hi, good to see you.
For those of you new to the show, I'm Jeff Oskay. I'm from the Failed to Mention News Desk.
Yes.
We give you a lot of news each week, but a lot of times we fail to mention a thing here or there. So that's what I'm here to do, is give you the things.
What you failed to mention news. Jeff Oskay.
The folks at Heinz Ketchup are brokering negotiations between Wiener and Bun companies to begin selling their products in packages containing equal amounts. What you failed to mention, I've recently started negotiation for the Trojan people to start selling boxes of condoms equal to the amount of women who want to sleep with me. It's just an empty box. What you also failed to mention, I don't know about you, Willie, this isn't a problem with the hot dogs and buns coming in opposite or different amounts if you buy them 80 at a time like I do.
It's the greatest common denominator, my friend.
That's right. Most Americans believe in aliens. What you failed to mention, most Americans like The Masked Singer, so...
Yeah.
Hey, I lost my
That's
mind.
right. That's right.
Earlier this week, we learned that trout can become addicted to meth. What you failed to mention, authorities were alerted to the issue after catching a trout trying to pawn a circular saw.
That's perfect.
A circular.
That is perfect.
You get an image of a fish having once used the circular saw. Excellent.
No, it still works. Go ahead. No, plug it in. Plug it in.
Plug it in.
Yeah.
That ain't battery operated.
Yeah.
It's underwater.
A Virginia fisherman recently caught a 3-pound 9-ounce goldfish in a creek. What you failed to mention, I recently found 3-pound 9 ounces of goldfish crackers in my child's car seat.
They like the goldfish crackers.
They love them.
A lot of crumbs.
Earlier today, Chick, you talked about doing a Mr. Obvious where the caller calls in about finding a lot for sale.
Yes, and there's nothing there.
What you failed to mention, you've already done that. It's called Bargain Hunter, and it's on a Best of Bob and Tom album.
Yeah. Apparently so. That one slipped my mind. Oh, well. What are you going to do? There's been a lot of them, people. A lot of years.
35 years or so,
A
yeah.
lot of years, a lot of bits. Okay.
There's a woman who named her children Metallica, Slayer, and Pantera.
Yep.
What you failed to mention, I wish I would have named my son Pantera just so once a week I could go, hey, your old man's getting hungry. Hey, Pantera, head on down to the Panera.
Hey, Pantera,
Put a lot into that.
go to the Panera.
You had a lot of energy on that one.
And then it would eventually, I think, just be short to Pantera Panera.
I tried.
Not since Uma Oprah have we heard.
I don't think we gave him enough praise for the way he sold that.
Yeah, he really
I
did.
sold the hell out of it.
Rose out
and
of
it
his
still
chair.
stunk.
Yeah.
Like a poem.
All right.
The world's largest sandcastle was constructed in Denmark this past week. It took 30 people working around the clock for 2 weeks to build the impressive structure. What you failed to mention, it only took 7 beach bullies 3 minutes to stamp it flat.
Oh, gosh. What you failed to mention news. Jeff Oskay.
We have to start a reality show called Beach Bullies.
Hey, nice bucket, loser.
Beach bully, give me a chance or something.
A legislator in Wisconsin has put forth a bill to make Colby the official state cheese. This is not the first time the bill has come before the House, but has always lacked the votes needed to pass. They feel their state should be known for their many cheeses and not be defined by just one. What you failed to mention, I'm not surprised in today's climate. They were probably all worried about coming off as lactose intolerant. Nope. Okay.
That's not bad, though.
I feel like all the pieces are there.
Yeah. Yeah.
I don't think the words are in the right order.
It was a bit meaty.
Yeah. A little clunky.
How about this one? We learned that genes predict when you're going to lose your virginity. What you failed to mention, if they're Bugle Boy genes, you never will.
Watch the entire show live or on demand at bobandtom.com or listen live with the Bob and Tom app. And be sure to tune in next time for more Bob and Tom Tonight.